Hello everyone and welcome back to Blitz Brigade. This is being recorded immediately after the previous honest attempt, which was on the Flybane. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Neutralizer on the Medic. It is a medic and stealth gun, and it's interesting because it has almost the exact same stats as the Flybane. The only difference being that the Flybane has 124 damage, this one has 121 damage. So it's got a little less, and you know what? That stat may even be taking into account my bonus primary weapon damage from the skill tree. So I think they might be the exact same weapon, which is interesting because that does give the medic and the stealth an assault rifle, finally. A multi-purpose assault rifle, which is really cool, so we're going to take a look at it. And last time I decided to forego a hat with the soldier, and it functioned pretty well. I ended up giving it about a 6 or a 7 just because the results will vary from person to person. But this time, because we know that the accuracy is so good, we're going to do the bonus 25% damage along with the negative effect of the extra 15% bullet spread. So we're going to hop into the game with the Neutralizer and see how it does. Alright, here we are in game, and I had one moment just to kind of fiddle around with it while the game was counting down, and I think I already developed an opinion on this one. This is probably going to be a shorter video just because it is essentially exactly the same weapon as the Flybane. Now, the only thing is that on the medic, or the stealth as it were, it may not be quite as good. Now, the medic and the stealth, they perform very different roles from the soldier. Or rather, they focus on different aspects. The medic is all about their speed, their ability to move about the battlefield, run circles around their opponent, and stealth is their ability to go unseen, so it might actually work better on the stealth. But for the medic, I can already see one major problem is the lack of any reload buff. So, for instance, like, on the soldier, I was reloading at about a third of the way through that circle that's completing in the middle of the screen, just for those of you that, you know, don't always play Blitz Brigade. But on the medic, you have to sit through the whole thing. You have to sit through the entire son of a gun circle, which is not going to be fantastic. But let's talk about some of the prerequisites first. So the weapon's design is really nice. I like it. I don't love it as much as the Flybane. It gives me memories of Destiny, the assault rifle from Destiny. The reload I do not like. I don't like that perspective on it. I'll just be honest. So if we could just get some people to join our game, and then we could give it a test, and then we'd be able to give it an accurate test as far as damage and stuff goes. But I can already tell you that my recommendation is going to end up being that for the medic, there are better weapons out there that you should probably be equipping. Heck, I would actually probably even recommend the barbecue a little more, just because, again, you can run circles around your opponents. So like I said, this will probably be a short video because honestly, it's the same thing, but I think assault rifles generally should stay with the soldier. It's nice to have the option, but the medic's there to use different weapons. For instance, the shotguns, like Drumhammer. If you can get I know the Drumhammer is expensive, and this one fulfills the 500 range of diamond expenditure, but if you can afford or save up for the Drumhammer, definitely do so. So this kind of is going to get the same response that the Rattler did. Not that the Rattler is a poor weapon or that this is a poor weapon, it's just that it falls short because of the class. And I'm telling you, that reload animation is just, it's too long. It's too long if you don't have either enhanced movement or enhanced, oh man, my aim is all over the place. There it goes. If you don't have enhanced movement or a buff to the reload speed. Can I blame being sick on that? I was just telling my manager yesterday while I was at work. When you're sick, you have such a good excuse. Like, if you misspeak, if you say something wrong, if you do something wrong, you're just like, I'm sick. Can I say that about first-person shooters? Although my aim's always that bad. Is that a shock effect? I think this... Does this put on a shock effect? That's weird. Could have sworn that was the second time that I'd seen the shock effect. I don't know if that's this weapon. I know the Flybane doesn't have any special effects. This requires more science. Oh yeah, apparently it does have a little bit of a shock effect, which is nice. That's a nice little bonus right there. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to help the weapon's final score. So again, I think I'm going to release this video at the same time as the last one, at the same time as the Flybane. So this weapon is probably, oh jeez, it almost hurts. This is going to get a, I'm going to say a 4 out of 9 Fulgors. So if you can, save whatever diamonds that you would spend on this, spend them on something else instead. It's, again, by no means a bad weapon. It's got decent damage, got a shock effect, but that reload it will leave you vulnerable for so long without the enhanced mobility. And there are better weapons out there for the class. The Flybane's great for the soldier, but not necessarily for the medic. Alright everyone, I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.